Mzansi, you're watching African Farming. We flipped the script a bit. As one of the producers, I'm usually behind the cameras, but we wanted to find out from some of our crew about their experiences on the road and behind the scenes. Joining me in studio is Lindiwe Sithole, who everyone knows very well, Dieter Uys, Director of Photography, and Thabi Modotwane, who's our field producer. Welcome. Lindy, I'm going to start with you because I can see these guys are out of their depth. First time on camera and
sweating.
The nerves. So is it difficult as the rose among the thorns to always be in the company of these guys?
Oh, I love it. They treat me like a queen.
Good to hear. Well done.
Oh, we love her. Itanda kakulu, Lindy.
On that note, this is part of what happens behind the scenes quite a lot and on the farms. Dieter was on a massive mission to learn Vernac. How's he doing?
He's doing very well, and he even has a Zulu name. What is it again, Dieter?
Simpiwe.
That's
so
right.
That means gift. I feel I'm a gift.
Thabi, what do you think of Dieter's Vernac?
Yeah, he still has a long way to go, but he's trying. But yeah, this whole gift thing, I'm not so sure about that.
It's work in progress, but I'm learning. I'm fast
Very
learner.
diplomatic. And how did you gel as a team in the field?
Well, every family has its challenges. However, we always make sure that the product gets done properly and make sure that the viewer is actually engaging with us. Yes, there were a few, should I say, squabbles? but one thing's for sure about African farming, we always make sure that we work together no matter what.
So I know it's not you. Who talks the most out of the others?
Yes. I'm the talker. But Thabi's got a blankie in the car, so he normally sits in front.
Did he sleep the most?
He's got an African farming blankie. He's a sleeper as well. So Thabi, he really enjoys it to sit in front, have his blankie. And he sleeps a lot.
Let's get into some more technical stuff. Lindiwe, the show produced one episode of 24 minutes long every week, and 16 of those were shot in the field. But it takes a lot longer to film those 16 minutes.
Yes, that is right. You know, sometimes some people may see what we see on screen, what they see on screen as, it's simple, it's easy, it's glamorous at the end of the episode. She dresses in these beautiful outfits, but the work that goes on behind the scenes, my word, I can't even begin to tell you just how exhausting a shoot can be. But when you see it all unfold on screen, it just gives you a sense of pride, and you understand now why we have to put in all that work to make it look the way that it does. It's not just the farmers that work hard. We also work hard, okay? You also need a lot of resilience and a lot of hard work and a lot of patience to put the episodes together.
And you look fantastic, but you've had to work very early and in cold weather. Were there any other challenges for
Shivering
you?
there, trying to remember your lines.
Dieter, what were some of the challenges for you as crew and especially as Director of Photography in filming?
I think weather conditions sometimes, farm roads, and a lot of cattle noises in the background, chickens,
Yeah.
and some cow poo, I think. Also a big obstacle.
So what some of the viewers might not know is that you can only shoot at certain times of the day. Why?
It's all about good light. So early mornings, it's a golden hour, and then late afternoons as well. So it's crucial to try and shoot in that specific times to get the best shots. Yeah.
Thabi, you talked earlier about getting the work done and about delivering a good product. And that product is inspirational stories about farmers. What were some of the most moving encounters you had with people?
Where do I begin? Eric Mowane, we rocked up at his farm and everything was dead, literally everything. But the spirit that man had, you know, it motivated me because I honestly thought, I'm gonna go back home, I don't wanna shoot this. But just the spirit that he said, no, I wanna do this, I wanna inspire people, and I was inspired. So, and that kind of story for me says to me, listen, you are at the right place, you are doing the right thing. And there's quite a few farmers as well, also Pinky Tlabei, her story is so moving. I mean, we're still in contact even now, do you understand? And she's saying to me every day, listen, what you guys are doing is great. But yeah, just meeting the farmers and then spending time with them, and also spending time with the crew. You know, because at the end of the day, we are on the road all the time. we see each other all the time. So if you, as the field producer, doesn't make sure that the crew gets along, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a problem.
Lindy, I heard you. No, go ahead.
Yeah, just to add on what Tabi's saying, it's so important because the shoots really can get very difficult and also emotionally taxing. So if you have a crew that's very supportive, everyone knows what they're doing, they do what they have to do, but then they also support each other. It makes it so much easier and so worth it at the end of the day when you're done shooting. So it's a good point that he's bringing on.
Yeah, and it's all about teamwork. We had a lovely team, and obviously a lovely presenter as well.
How many marriage proposals did Lindiwe get?
Oh, a lot. Yeah. She, I think about 4 or 5.
Any of them accepted?
I think only she can answer that.
What was the question again?
Deftly sidestep there. Ethan, what was one of the most emotional moments for you?
Yeah, so Pinky was a really emotional story, my Pinky. And Sani Group assisted her to rebuild her herd, and that was quite special. To see the delivery of the cattle, to see her crying, the emotion going into that, and to see her whole family there, everybody celebrating, and that was just awesome.
Lindy, your favorite moment?
Absolutely, no, I have to agree with that. Mom Pinky really did touch my heart, especially when we're watching back the final episode and to see the impact. I mean, already it was powerful when we were there, when we were talking to her and she's telling us her story, but seeing it all play back was just, it was beautiful, it was heartwarming.
Tabi, we've had some incredible partners on this show, and they really went above and beyond to get involved and help where they saw a need. Tell us about some of that.
Yes, what I like about them is that they were part of the process. They didn't just play the partner role, they were actually involved in the process. And mind you, most of these partners were already partnering with the farms before we even formed them and after. I mean, take for example John Deere. You know, they are, yesterday on Facebook, I actually saw them with a farmer that we formed on African Farming, and they were delivering mechanization to him. And they even tagged me on it. So it shows that the process that these guys are going through with the farmers, they are actually genuinely helping the farmers to transform.
Yeah, the partners, they really make a big difference in the lives of the farmers. And we are lucky enough to see it on the ground. So that's lovely to see.
And I just want to add also, Anli, it's about making an impact. The show is more than just about entertaining you at home, but it really is about making that sort of impact. And it helps having these types of partners who are helping and assisting the farmers whenever there's a problem, they're there to help fix it. And also I want to quickly touch on how incredible it is when I go onto my LinkedIn or go to my Facebook or on Instagram, and we get all a flood of messages from people who are watching the show talking about just how inspiring it is for them, how they also want to start their own farming journeys. So just sitting back and looking at all of that, I mean, what else can we say? What else can we say about the show? It's impactful.
But Lindy, where the conversation didn't end there, we also have another platform, Tabi.
Yeah, the digital series has actually caught fire. You know, it is awesome to actually work in that process. Because the thing is, we didn't really want it to become like the show. We wanted it to become more educational. And people are really, really loving it. I mean, I'm loving it. Working on it has really also opened my eyes. There's a lot of farming practices I didn't know of. But thanks to the digital series, I know quite a bit. I mean, we speak to people like Praveen Twarika and other people who are our partners who had a lot of knowledge. And that really, really does help.
And that journey is continuing, of course, on africanfarming.com and on their Facebook page. We've got such incredibly wonderful memories that we've made as a team. Thank you to all of you. It's been a privilege for the whole team to bring you inspirational stories of African farming. And of course, what do we always say?
We
farm better together.
Get the necessary cover for you and your family in the event of unforeseen misfortune. The African Farming Protector Plan offers you comprehensive funeral cover for your entire family plus extended family at an affordable cost. Our product also offers benefits such as monthly discounts on groceries, discounted bus tickets, ambulance services, and trauma and assault assistance, to name a few. For more information on the African Farming Comprehensive Funeral Plan, SMS African Farming to 45269 and get the peace of mind you deserve.